Yes, why are we talking about Lazio's Eagle handler? Well, because he's now more of a penis handler.
What an intro.
Yes.
I'll tell you what.
This well-storied football club in Italy have fired Juan Bernabé, the Spanish falconer who handles the team's eagle. This decision was made after Bernabé underwent penile implant surgery, which is, of course, as it sounds, a knob enlargement.
I'm not sure it is, actually. I think it's a little pump to aid with stiffness.
Yeah, which...
To aid with tumescence.
Yes.
Marcus. To achieve full tumescence among men of a certain age.
Yeah.
I haven't heard you say that for ages.
There's a lot of stories that break in football throughout the season here on the Ramble that we are very happy to talk about. There's not been one better than this.
Nope. I've never known Pete Donaldson so gutted before.
Yeah.
being not on the roster for today.
He keeps going, they went in through the stomach. I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, the Lazio.
It's not his accent. But you get what you get.
But they fired him not because he had the surgery, it's because he shared the results on social media.
Marcus, if I may quote from the story.
Please.
Bernabé posted photos of his newly fitted penis from all angles.
All angles.
Can I just say, this is the most Lazio thing ever. You want to do a fascist salute? Fine. You want to be far right? Fine.
Yeah.
You want to show your cock on social media? Not fine.
Yeah.
Performing a fascist/Nazi salute after a game against Milan, suspended. Showing a picture of your medically enhanced penis, sacked.
Yeah,
He's also openly praised Benito Mussolini and Franco. Like, there's no ambiguity.
No.
Yeah, and you can't even accuse him of saying, well, maybe he... I mean, obviously you can't accuse him of this. If I'm bending over backwards to try and find an absolute modicum of great sympathy for this man and say, well, okay, Mussolini, you're talking about because he's from Spain, and then he goes, and I like Franco as well, and I say, oh, God.
I like that he's so committed to Lazio that he wants to be able to, on demand, get his penis to do a fascist salute.
But I think, you say he's committed to Lazio. Remember, he was also fired as the falconer at Benfica because he used to handle that. And can I just say, from when I first worked at Benfica regularly, I can't tell you that is so strange when you see a man in his 40s, as he was then.
He's 56 now.
What he used to do is you get the eagle to fly around the top.
It is incredible.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Was he there when I went with you?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
And they have a little lectern on the pitch on the centre line. With the Benfica crest on it, and the eagle lands on it, and this guy, who is dressed in full kit, shorts and socks as well, as the eagle lands on the lectern, he gets on his knees and punches the air. Now, he was fired from Benfica because when he renegotiated his contract, he went to the club and he said, yeah, every bit of merchandise you sell with an eagle on it, I'm going to have a cut of that. We're talking about one of the most famous football clubs in the world that have a fucking eagle on their badge.
Yeah. Wow.
And he was surprised when they sacked him.
He said, seriously, I'll need a cut of that because I've got some penis surgery coming up.
He's been saving for a long time. So anyway, he goes to Lazio and he had a terrible, terrible debut at Lazio. His eagle...
He did or his eagle did? Who was at fault?
Oh, well, I think it's a team effort.
Okay.
Leave no man behind.
Hey, we're not blaming the eagle for any of this, surely. Eagles get a rough time in football in general. That Charlton fan went to jail for trying to punch the Crystal Palace one.
Well, that's where this fella's going to end up next.
Well, I was about to say, that surely Palace are the only ones who can save this man.
On this debut, essentially, the Eagle, now renamed Olympia for Lazio purposes, settled on the top of the Stadio Olimpico because it wasn't used to it. It wasn't the Stadio de Luz and wouldn't come down. So obviously the Roma fans very much enjoyed this. They spent the rest of the season singing "Where's Your Pigeon Gone," etc., etc.
Didn't they have that banner as well that translated to "Fuck you and fuck your eagle"? Nice and succinct, that, isn't it?
Oh dear.
What is it about these right-wing kind of men who all look the same? Because he looks like Dana White and Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Two very famously right-wing men.
But he said, when defending this, he said, nudity is normal. I grew up in an open-minded, naturist family. They sound like a lovely bunch.
Open-minded.
Which it does betray his actions right now, perhaps. But he also said, it was a wonderful operation. I did it to be as fit as I was when I was young. My erection is natural. But with this device, I press a button that allows me to perfectly control both the erection and the timing.
Can someone else push it?
Well, presumably, Jim. I'd like to think.
I love him going, I don't need this, by the way, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm only posting these photos. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's that energy. I'm only posting these photos, by the way, to get a discount on the surgery, presumably, to advertise it, which is backfired because he's lost his job. But it's almost like they used to say that to get a loan from a bank manager, you have to go into the bank and claim that you didn't need one.
Yes.
Right. It's like that, isn't it? He's saying, I don't need it, but I'm just doing it anyway.
I love the thought of
the
pressing...
Pele of Falconers.
Yeah.
I love the thought of pressing the button. He goes from 0 to 60 in like just a second.
Are you telling me, though, that if Pete Donaldson had a button on him, where if you pushed it, he'd just suddenly have a stonker? Like you wouldn't be tempted, just like, bang,
Can you hack the button?
Pete referred to erections last night on WhatsApp as a honking boner.
But maybe because he's such a showman, as we know now, we've left in no doubt that he's thinking, oi, you employ me and I'll give your eagle something to land on.
He's got nowhere left to go. He's got nowhere left to go.
Well, no, that would be something, though. If the eagle was swooping around, he got his old boy out, pressed the button, and the eagle landed on his chopper, you'd be thinking, bloody Nora.
That very good.
It would be very good. Something we could all get behind. Right. Tonight, everybody. Yeah, there's a photo of it.
Fucking hell.
Hold on to the camera. I'm going to get banned off YouTube.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa, that.
You'll have to blur it out.
Leaning to the right, though, Jim.
I feel like I've seen more Postecoglou press conference clips than any
and that's also because he's good value, though.
I do feel for managers a little bit.
Yeah, he is, but often it's like he's not actually really saying much. He's getting annoyed at a question, or he's kind of,
But I think it benefits
grumbling and saying mate again.
You know, they talk about how the best people think the best spies are like James Bond and stuff like that, but actually the best spies are what they call the grey man, where you go and get what you want, no one remembers you. That's really how you want to be in this as a manager.
Yeah.
You want to be able to get through it.
I thought Bond did pretty well.
He did okay, actually. Yeah.
I don't know this grey man and if he's done anything.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. You don't know.
Oh, okay.
Could be in here now.
Andy Greyman, yeah.
Yeah, very anonymous.
Yeah.
And nowadays, thank
Get your double O's out for the lads. Andy Gray as Bond. That's what we came for. We got there. 40 minutes. We stumbled on it. Great stuff.
Give your golden gun a tweak for the lads.
Gray. Fucking Andy Gray. Who, me? Me. Gray. Andy Gray.
And he said, I'll tell you what, I want that shaken Nostad.
And he's got that red button, and I said, give us it here.
Will I press it? Yes, I will.
And I say terrorist, because that's what he is.
He hasn't got a Miss Moneypenny, he's got a Mr. Keys. No, Richard Keys is doing his gadgets.
Yeah,
he's Q, yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
What
if you tilt that pen upside down, the clothes come off.
Yeah.
Great gadget. It's exactly what I want.
But if I was to put that pen there, Andy.
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah. Our official secrets act's getting harder to sign, Andy.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Well, quite magnificently, we're going to end with this question. And this is it. I've not just added this. This was in the running order. This from... Did we answer that previous question about press conferences? I think we had a go.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But if anything, we deflected, which is what they're about now.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Everyone came to this show today and got what they wanted.
Especially us.
Particularly us. Yeah.
Oh, dear. But Rayo Toffee wants more.
Rayo Toffee
on Blue Sky once more, who honestly asked us this question, or asked Vicious this question. Which Sean Connery film is Vicious' favourite?
There we go.
Come on.
So he's not making any more films now?
Yeah.
What?
Because he can't.
He's retired.
Yeah,
he
exactly.
retired a while ago, to be fair.
Yeah.
Before he... hang on, if I may. Before he died, Vish.
Yeah.
I was going to say he went underground, but
in a way.
he got put
Imagine
there.
that. Imagine the next James Bond movie, it's Connery.
Oh, that'd be
Egg on all our faces.
Yeah.
What is your favourite, though? I know what you're going to say. Can I guess?
Go on.
Are you going to say The Hunt for Red October?
Yeah.
Correct.
Do
It's
you
the correct
know
answer.
what? I've never seen it.
Brilliant movie.
But he
Connery is also from, I suppose, a bit before
From
Hunt for
Scotland.
Red October. Yeah. Done a lot of shit.
Oh, yeah, but that kind of length
come
of
on.
career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's done a lot of shit and it goes under the radar is old Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
My
He'll
goodness.
do anything,
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Was it Michael Caine who missed picking up his own Oscar because he was filming Jaws 3? So that happens.
Well, how about this? Which is the only film that Connery won an Oscar for the Academy Awards?
Can we have a few guesses?
Of course, I've got loads of time.
So
mate.
he didn't win any for Dr. Noah Goldeneye. Sorry, not Goldeneye, Goldfinger.
None of them
Dr.
are Bond.
Yeah, Goldfinger and Dr.
I'm talking
Noah.
specifically.
Which are
from-
the two best Bond films that he's in. And Goldfinger's probably the best Bond film, I would say.
What about You Only Live Twice?
No.
Come on.
No.
It's a great song, though.
It is a great song.
Yeah.
But it's not a better film than Goldfinger.
I just wanted a little sing song.
I think because I'm going to try and do a bit of 3D chess.
I'd say this is his best film.
I think you're saying this because it's an Indiana Jones film.
Last Crusade?
Yeah.
Incorrect. He won a BAFTA.
The Rock.
It is not The Rock.
Rock.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is definitely one of his best, as is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, on a technicality.
Oh, yeah. He's not even named in that, I don't think.
But this one, I think I would have this as his best film. But I haven't seen The Hunt for Red October.
So there's no way The Rock won an Oscar. I don't know what I'm talking
No,
about.
yeah.
Michael Bay. There must be... Okay.
Go on.
The Untouchables.
Correct.
Yeah! Do you know why? Because I got it up in front of me.
Oh, that's cheating!
No, I didn't Google Oscar. I just Googled Connery movies. I'm trying to think of one.
It's not in the spirit of it.
Yeah.
Hey?
He's brilliant in...
No wonder Vish has got all the belts.
You've got to watch The Hunt for Red October. You have to watch that.
I
You
really
should,
do.
that really should be watching that ahead of the next mailbag.
Yeah, but so
We
you...
watched that in school, weirdly.
Did you?
Yeah.
Great education.
Do you know, I've never
Private
seen...
school, isn't it? Probably got him out to probably got him in to reenact it. What did you think of Andy Gray in it? It's not a submarine, is it?
Yeah.
When is it?
What about Andy Gray and the Medicine Man?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
And I said, take your Calpol.
And he's looking for the October, and there he is on the back post.
And he raises a submarine at the back post. He breaches.
Are submarines getting harder to sink, Andy? Yeah. Thanks for listening to the Football Ramble mailbag, part of the Acast Creative
Take a look
Network.
at my torpedo. I've turned to Finchy from The Office.
I'm similar, man. We're back on Monday with Jim. Please do send us your responses to any of that. Opinions and questions. We go all the way back now to the 26th of December. We like to call it Boxing Day. And it was Newcastle United versus Aston Villa. Newcastle United won the game. But apparently details have emerged that there was a brawl in the tunnel. It was at half-time, it all kicked off. Now, Aston Villa have been fined 30 grand and warned over the incident, while Newcastle have been fined £20,000 after accepting the charges. So, yeah, all right, fine, we're guilty.
It seemed like it was sort of blown out about, to our proportions, but from what Eddie Howe said, it looked pretty extensive. The war in the tunnel.
Well, the fourth official made some notes, which, as I say, have been aired now since the hearing has been heard, and so it all
a lot of very silly details.
A lot of silly details. Apparently, Tindall was at the centre of it.
the epicenter.
Although he was cleared
The
of
warhead.
he was cleared of any improper charges. So I think it was one of the Villa's coaching staff took umbrage because they were suggesting that he'd been doing a few shushy motions.
Oh, not just a few. Can I just say, I've watched a lot of Jason Tindall at first hand because where you sit at St James's Park is about 3 rows behind the bench.
where the journalists sit.
Yes.
Where the mainstream media
Where the main, the dead tree media, the legacy media.
Yeah, that's why I've got 6, so we'll dine off.
So that's where all the fake news comes from.
I've seen a lot of Unai Emery at first hand. I've seen a lot of Jason Tindall doing that. I've not seen a lot of Unai Emery absolutely losing his shit.
Which apparently he did in the tunnel.
He did it on the pitch before he got in the tunnel.
Oh, it was already happening.
He is a very calm man, and he was absolutely going out of his mind. And that is the Tindall spot.
It's Teflon Tindall, isn't it? You can't get him for shushing.
No, exactly.
There's no offence in shushing.
No.
And
The Tindall box.
Yeah, indeed. And the icing on the cake for people who not unreasonably have forgotten it is that Tindall was sent off at half time. Then the next we see of him, he's sort of lurking in the tunnel. around the 84th minute, and he makes his way back onto the pitch.
Because Newcastle were up, they were going to win the game.
There was 3-0 up at that point.
He's like, I'm getting back out there for the celebration.
Just shuffling in, comes onto the pitch at full time. Wearing a Wham hoodie. There's nothing wrong with that. It feels like there is, but you can't really.
No. Why can't you just wear stupid t-shirts?
Yeah, so after the brawl in the tunnel.
Get him a Ramble t-shirt. Come on.
It's all kicked off and blah, 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 blah.
He would as well. He would wear it. He would wear it.
The Wham hoodie, it was.
It's Christmas. It's a Christmas present.
Glorious. Glorious. And I tell you what, I'm all in on this. I really want to see, after Thomas Tuchel wins England the World Cup and all that, maybe the next World Cup, Howe and Tindall in charge. Because I tell you what, if we came up against Argentina, they wouldn't know what's hit them.
Right.
They'd be like, hang on, he's better at this than us. Imagine him just pissing everybody off.
Realistically, I think that Eddie Howe is the mastermind behind all this.
Yeah.
I think that Eddie Howe uses Jason Tindall just like Luke uses you on Luke and Pete.
Correct, yeah.
Right.
That's what I think
winds up my
happens.
tail and I play the piano.
He is Jack Nicholson in The Departed, whereas Tindall is Ray Winston.
Yeah.
It's a classic combo.
Yeah, maybe.
A Wham Last Christmas hoodie.
The thing is, the way that Villa put that in the report,
As if it was antagonistic.
you can tell how much it annoyed them.
It probably was.
Of course it was. Why come out re-emerge from the tunnel wearing that? That's taking a piss, that is.
How's it taking the piss? I can't explain, but it feels like it is.
He's not wearing just a normal black shirt.
I absolutely love it.
Brilliant.
Can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
And he wasn't fined personally.
No.
Got away with it.
All he did was wear a Wham hoodie.
He did exactly what the club tells him to do.
If you're going to do it right. Okay.
Not everybody agrees with Jurgen Klopp. And the other thing I would say to Jurgen Klopp is, if you don't like the Club World Cup, don't watch it. Everybody can do what they want. You can play paddle. You can go for a swim. You can watch something else on TV. Maybe watch Netflix. Go for a walk. Go for a nice meal. If you don't want to watch Chelsea versus Benfica, don't watch it. It's a free world.
Welcome back to the Football Ramble, everybody. That was Kaveh Solhekol losing his mind after Jurgen Klopp said of the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup is the worst idea ever implemented in football. People who have never had anything to do with day-to-day business are coming up with ideas, which I think is a bit over the top.
Yeah.
A bit strong, but fine. He doesn't like it. But then old Kaveh seems to take it very personally.
Yeah, and he seems to have a genuine attempt at listing every single thing that a person can do there.
Yeah.
Like, he goes way too far.
Yeah.
Way too far.
He takes it really, really personally.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? And also, it's quite a childlike take, isn't it? Because if you don't watch it, it's still happening.
Yeah.
And it's still having all the negative effects that Jurgen Klopp is talking about. And also, he's obviously not watching it, is he?
And it's also like completely ignorant of the fact, from Kaveh Solhekol's point of view, that Jurgen Klopp is probably responding to a question he's been asked by someone exactly like Kaveh Solhekol, who's after a quote.
Yeah. Well, and always sounds like he's reading an eye test, that bloke.
Yeah. They're a strange breed, these guys.
They are.
They speak like no other human being speaks in real life. It's a really weird thing.
I love the fact because Klopp famously said when he was going to retire, he was going to take it easy. He went, I'm going to play paddle, the game that's taken the world by storm. And he's often on Instagram, like posting about it and so on. And that's one of the things he says. You can play paddle. It's like, up yours, Jurgen. You can do that.
I remember you talking about paddle, and I'm going to reference it now.
Exactly. And we should say thanks to friend
back on football, have you?
Yeah. Well, thanks to friend of the Ramble, Mark, for sending us that clip.
There is an angle here, isn't there? That like Jurgen Klopp holds himself up as being this guy fighting for all that's good and proper in football and all the right things. Yet he takes a job as head of global football operations at Red Bull, right? But I don't think Kaveh Solhekol, based on that, is the man to deliver that stinging rebuke.
I mean, if he really wanted to get under the skin of Jurgen Klopp, he could have said, "Well, what do you think of RB Salzburg being there?"
Yeah,
gone down that road.
Yeah, well, he did say that later
at the end.
on. He seemed to think it was some sort of gotcha.
Yeah.
As if Klopp had forgotten that he's involved with them.
But the problem is, it's only a gotcha if you've not spent the first 3 or 4 minutes of that whole spot acting like an absolute fucking prat.
Right, everybody, let's talk about the Club World Cup. The round of 16 is underway, and PSG put Inter Miami to the sword, 4-0. All the 4 goals were scored before half-time. And Lionel Messi's out, Jim.
He is. There was something weird, wasn't there, about seeing him, Luis Suarez, Sergio Busquets and Jordi Alba in particular having this type of performance inflicted on them, because we were so used to seeing that, that great Barcelona team do this to like more teams than not, realistically, when they're at their absolute peak.
Maybe they could retire. Maybe they could play a different sport.
Yeah.
They could have a toasty.
Yeah.
There's so many things you can do.
Imagine if Kaveh Solhekol like loses his mind entirely. Every single interview he does now, he just says that.
They could go,
says that to people.
They could take advantage of the summer sales.
Yeah.
What are you up to this weekend?
Yeah.
Have you considered
You could mow
an
the
aquarium?
Dunking a rich tea. Not
in the aquarium. That'd be unhygienic.
Oh dear, yeah. It did go in. And it made the difference. Former Nottingham Forest player and manager Frankie Clark.
It was great to see him.
Go on, Forest.
Frankie Clark.
On TNT Sports, he said they are on the verge of something special.
And they are.
They absolutely are.
Wasn't he fired as an ambassador like a couple of years ago?
That does ring a bell. That does
Get him
ring
back.
a bell. Yeah, well,
Depends what he's fired for.
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
Let me do some Googling, Pete.
So let's get him on TNT Sports more and see if he gets
If
fired.
TNT haven't done their doggies, why should we have to be quiet out loud?
Just get him on.
That's right.
We'll worry about
Pushed
it
a man
later.
in a canal. I mean, City.
Could you get cancelled for that?
Well, it depends on who it is, I suppose.
Most canals
Yeah.
are only like waist high, aren't they?
That's a good point.
I think it does
actually,
depend
I
who
think
it
it's
is.
more if you get any water in your mouth, I suppose.
Jim fell in a canal once.
Did he?
And he was
That does
fine.
not surprise me. Is his finger healed yet?
I think the little bandage is coming
Little
off.
bandage
soon.
coming off. Lovely
But,
stuff.
but I'm just saying, if you said, if you were a producer and you've got Frank Clark on as a guest, and as he's about to go live off the break, someone says, he's been cancelled. And you're like, what's it for?
What's it for?
If he
Yeah.
pushed a man in the canal, I mean, CJ Demu from Eggheads did that and the guy died.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That's what he said.
That's what he said
But
happened.
then
Right.
the Amsterdam authorities couldn't find anyone
They
in the
couldn't.
canal.
But if you
Under
it was
all the
just-
bikes.
if it was a sunny day and you were joshing with a mate and you nudged him into the canal and it was fine, and it was hell fellow well
exactly. A good,
but you're
good
not
example
gonna
of the
get
kind of
cancelled for
hijinks you get up to.
I'm just saying, an 81-year-old man from County Durham's getting cancelled on the telly. That's
Fish, how's the Googling going?
He did mean to push him. No, he was sacked.
Go on.
He was sacked as part of the takeover from the Kuwaiti owners. So they got rid of the chief executive.
So it wasn't.
No, a couple of
canals.
other people, and the club ambassador for some reason.
Is there a canal subtext?
He never got. You're dragging the good name Frankie Clark through the canal here.
I never said he got cancelled. I just said that he'd got fired from his ambassadorial position.
Oh, right.
But
we added a bit around the edges.
Seeing Frank Clark in the City ground, in the sunshine, on a presumably Saturday. I can't remember what day it was.
With his hands clean.
With his hands clean of canal water.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful. There's that lovely bit of your heart that's dedicated to nostalgia.
Peter, it is rare when I defer to someone else for an impression, but your Frank Clark impression, please.
I'll fucking do it again, Lee.
That was just generic Northeast man.
It was Geordie, isn't he?
Yeah, but you know you can do it.
When we do it, it's unacceptable, but you're allowed to do it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Would you be frightened if you walking past the canal on the way home later and Frank Clark just emerged like Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now, and his moustache is back, but it's algae from the canal.
Yes, please. Let that mention.
Well, the stadium's next to the Trent, isn't it? So that's
Exactly.
a big old
Yeah.
canal. It's bigger than a canal.
Coming out of Hooters, push you in the canal. Lovely.
Yeah.
You see.
Can we have where?
Can I give Frank Clark a bit of credit after we've just really besmirched his
Frank
reputation?
Clark loves Hooters. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. And he goes in stinking of canal water. Dirty old Frank Clark.
Cancelled for being in Hooters. What's he done? Just stinks.
And if you don't give him a discount, he'll chuck you in a canal and all.
I could hear his shoes squelching.
Yeah. Like Anton Chigurh from fucking No Country for Old Men.
No, the chicken special, lovely.
Just come out the Trent.
Hunter's chicken, like.
All right, I'll sit near the toilet. Fine.
Oh dear, he's a fine man.
Scum.
It was good to see him. It was lovely to see him.
It was like Tracy Island jammed with pogs. That's how lovely and nostalgic that was.
I was going to say it seems entirely pointless now,
Right.
but I was actually going to make a point. It's still a full of death.
I've got hepatitis.
People aren't bothered. But he's
cut me leg on a
cut his
bit
leg
of
on a
metal.
shopping trolley.
I've got all kinds of worms in my body.
What's your point, Luke? Go on. The Forest defended well.
No,
Yeah.
it was just that when managers leave clubs in the big, like Ferguson leaves United, Wenger leaves Arsenal,
I remember
Clough leaves Forest, right? Massive figure,
Massive.
and I think they were relegated, weren't they? And Frank Clark comes in and
That's
gets
right,
them promoted again, and he could have had any excuse in the world to be terrible.
Yeah.
Look at the managers that followed Wenger. Look at the managers that followed Ferguson. Clark's done all right.
But that doesn't excuse his behaviour.
And he's done it. And he's done it.
Excuse what he did in that
by
canal.
spending half his week submerged. He's not even on the trainer going after week.
He's like one of those well-preserved bodies you see in a peat bog. But he will try and drag you down with him.
Frank Clark in a peat bog.
Yeah.
And he still got promoted out of the old First Division. He got him promoted back into the
Poor
Premier
old
League
Frankie.
while having gills.
Poor old Frank.
They can't let him turn up to a Champions League game like that next season, can they?
he's disgusting.
What a celebration of a win over Man City. You know, people were wondering whether they're running out of steam, but they channeled Frank Clark and they've beaten Man City.
What a victory that is, I tell you. FIFA are offering fans the guaranteed chance to buy tickets to the 2026 World Cup final. This is big.
Yes.
All you've got to do, everybody, but I know people think, bloody hell.
I'll do anything for World Cup tickets.
Right. But are you going to take a leaf out of Meatloaf's book? Because will you do this? You've got to buy 20 tickets for this summer's Club World Cup.
hell.
Yeah. You can get access to any other 2026 World Cup match if you want. Not the final, but you still have to buy a standard ticket pack for 2 or 3 Club World Cup matches.
Fish, do you know what a timeshare is?
Yeah.
Are you aware of
100%, yeah.
a Bernie Madoff type Ponzi scheme?
Yeah.
A Sir Alan Stanford. Would you be interested in giving all the money you have to be given what's almost certainly going to be a dead rubber group game in the 2026 World Cup? Because FIFA have already said, I think they've already said you can't choose which one it is.
Yeah,
if you drew out, so like you buy 20 tickets, you get
20
a chance,
of the bastards.
If you literally drew that flowchart out on a piece of paper, it is a fucking pyramid.
Yes. But 20 tickets, though. It's not just you buy tickets, you're in the hat, you've got preference, all that.
There's
kind
only
of stuff.
22 separate match days in the whole tournament.
Yeah. I mean, Luke, so 19 friends? Have I got 19 friends?
20 different. It's, by the way, it's being played across 3 countries. So,
Yeah.
Get Robbie Earl on it.
yeah.
Lovely throwback there, Jim.
As Luke alluded to then, so FIFA choose in its sole discretion which World Cup match you then attend in the tournament. And like FIFA choosing which game you go to regardless of your nationality is so illustrative of how soulless their approach is to their own tournament, their own reason for being. They don't get it, do they?
The club World Cup is actually only been played in the United States, isn't it? But that is technically the size of 3 different countries.
Yeah.
It's a lot of travel involved.
Yeah, and also as Jim was saying there, like they're not even considering like the nationality of the ticket holders, and from what I understand, it's fine to be any nationality and head into America.
Yeah. Well,
Just as long as you don't want to get out.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Basically, what I'm saying is you're better off getting it from a resale website and paying through the nose to watch a World Cup match of your choice when it comes around. That's how daft this whole bleeding
It's
thing
basically impossible because if you went to say a game on the second match day, you'd have to choose between doing multiples of these: Cincinnati, LA. New York, Seattle.
Well, they're about an hour drive from each other.
Basically, yeah. Imagine being in New York. You're not going to the Seattle game later on, are you? I am. Yeah, just jump in. Yeah, let's go across the fucking country.
There's a direct train there, just leaving in 10 minutes.
Do you know how much Yahoo Sports are reporting that the super ticket pack costs $2,600?
It really feels like ChatGPT came up with this.
That's before travel. It's before travel.
And then we'll decide which World Cup game you go to.
Panama versus Guinea. Both teams are already out in the group stage.
It's so shit. It's such a big pile of wank, this.
One of the worst games as well to go to at World Cup is the last group game featuring England.
Yeah.
It's so often
the second group game on the Southgate was the worst one. I take your point, words fail me.
But how do they keep getting worse?
You guys can't tell me. You guys can't tell me that you wouldn't pay $2,600 to watch Inter Miami versus Al Ahly.
There you go.
At the Hard Rock Stadium in South Florida.
Take a month off.
Your life with a very early start the next day.
I know. Yeah. That's it. So
Gianni, jet lagged and all sorts.
Gianni Infantino is clearly at the head of an operation where he has an idea.
Right,
no one says anything. And he just carries on with it.
Yeah.
It's remarkable how he's not even considered that, people have jobs. It's just wild.
I think if you worked at FIFA, you might look around and think no one has jobs.
No. But you can see wherever you want to go because it's obviously a very transparent office.
That's right.
It's made of glass, isn't it, to be
Yeah.
transparent?
Everywhere looks nearby.
Yeah, it does.
We have to move on
Yeah.
with our lives. The Champions League final. It's fair to say we got it wrong. Paris Saint-Germain 5, International. No, I'm going to call them Inter Milan and disrespect them.
Can I just say, fine if we got it wrong.
Yeah.
Inter got it very wrong.
They did, yeah.
They're the main
got it
ones.
more
who got it
wrong.
I mean,
they got it way more wrong.
The name is ultimately international.
Yeah.
That wasn't a performance befitting the planet, was it?
I'd like to have seen them get back into the game at some point.
Well, in the same way that Inter haven't been behind that much this season, and they clearly aren't very used to dealing with it.
Yes.
The Football Ramble, we're always right.
Yes,
so
that's true.
to be wrong means that we can't get back into the game easily.
That cannot be our tagline.
We're always
There's quite
right.
a lot of evidence. There's quite a lot of evidence over the years that cannot be
Just
our
delete it.
tagline.
They're all in replies to our tweets and socials. Delete them.
This was the biggest winning margin in any Champions League or European
5-0
final. 5-0. I mean,
5-0.
Perhaps some older listeners will remember, as I do, AC Milan beating Barcelona 4-0. And I remember
Capello's Milan,
who were shy of scoring goals in the league often, but they saved it all for that final. And I can remember at the end of that, or towards the end of that game, when Marcel Desailly gallops through and slots home the fourth, and you were, even as a young
at the
lad,
time, wasn't he?
He was. Even as a young lad, I was thinking, oh, that was like a proper sort of like stop hitting yourself kind of moment. This was. I would even say it was a different level to that.
It also informed the Jamie Carragher comments at half-time in Istanbul. He said he's a big student of European football. He loves it. And he said that, and obviously he came out of international retirement because he wanted to play under Capello.
Yes, yeah.
Which then became quite disappointing, apparently.
But,
but he said apparently he was saying at half-time, if you give me 3-0 now, I'll take it because I don't want to break that record. I don't want to be a part of that because it means too much to me, kind of thing. So it's very much has been broken now. Yes. Just a mere 31 years later.
Do you think that's why the referee, when they got the fifth, the referee thought, that's fine, no injury time.
I rated that.
Yeah.
I rated that.
That's a very Italian thing, of course, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, because after the third goal in particular, there's a lot of shots of the Inter fans, obviously, and they look absolutely bereft. It's very clear it's only going one way. It's almost certainly going to get worse, but they're all going to stick around because you have to.
You got to clap your team.
Yeah, absolutely. And what must that feel like?
Oh, mate, honestly.
The only thing I can compare
I think it feels bad.
It must be like watching someone beat up your dad. Do you know what I mean? It's such a painfully emotional thing.
Yeah, someone pathetic beating up your dad. Do you know what I mean? Like, God.
Or you getting beaten up yourself, but in front of a giant mirror.
Yeah,
no,
I mean, that would be awful.
Falling over a stile in a country kind of setting.
Yeah.
Oh, you were my protector, and now you've just fallen over a stile.
Yeah.
Got your foot in a puddle.
I think if someone had said to me, right, you can become an Inter player right now, and you've got your career in football. I go, no, I'm all right as I am.
Yeah,
honestly, it was that bad.
I mean, Cherby was 37 before the game, but I read this morning that he's actually 52 now.
Yeah, that's a shame.
They all age.
It's taking its toll.
It was horrendous. I mean, Man City beat Watford 6-0 in the FA Cup final in 2019. Other than that, I can't think of any final that's been as one-sided.
You got the Brazil-Germany semi.
Yeah, that's the sort of conversation.
Jim's point still stands.
Yeah, but
finals are different, though, aren't they?
But I'm just adding a little bit of context.
Yeah, although weirdly, Cruz Azul beat Vancouver Whitecaps 5-0 in the CONCACAF Champions Cup yesterday. So that is a bit of a lightning strike.
Not as big.
Strike. 2 5-0s in finals is rare, though, right?
I think that's
but
noteworthy.
unless you can name a player, it's not as big. Can't name a single player, it doesn't matter.
Peter
Ramirez.
Exactly.
Peter Beardsley.
The 18 confirmed title winners from UEFA's top 20 leagues in 2025. This is decided by UEFA's Association Club Coefficient. The Norwegian and Swedish league is still being played, so they're not included yet. So there are 18 answers out of the 20 leagues. So the confirmed title winners from all of the big boys and some of the smaller ones.
Marcus is first, right?
Marcus,
I'll have Liverpool, please.
there'll be a good few rounds that are at.
Well done, mate. Right, I need to be tactical here and get ones that I think Vish has already got written down. We've got to work together here because we want to take us to a tiebreaker. We've got to take him down.
True enough.
There's no shame in that.
No shame at all.
I
I feel like the Lib Dems again.
You then got to decide which of you is going to end up going through to the tiebreak.
Have an
PSG.
answer.
Yeah. Correct.
I like to see Vish scrub an answer out.
Yep.
Yeah. Good to see.
Napoli.
Bayern München.
Yeah.
Suddenly thin on ideas now.
Right. Tactical.
What is UEFA's Association Club coefficient? That's what you have to be thinking.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Those are all the good ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
The main ones.
I'm genuinely struggling now. I really am. I'm struggling to think who are the top 20 leagues. I've got a good idea.
Right.
You think about probably the big side in there.
It's Torres to give Chelsea a place in the Champions League final.
Come on.
Benfica?
You've got to guess one of them, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh,
Marcus, that's
unlucky.
massive for us.
That is unlucky.
That's massive. Come on.
That is unlucky.
PSV Eindhoven.
Come on.
That was my last answer.
Yeah, nice.
Correct.
Yes.
One of the
Right,
Eredivisie.
Celtic.
Celtic!
Celtic!
Come on!
Get out, Vish. Get out. Now it's definitely going to be a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Only one of you can enter the tiebreaker.
It doesn't
though.
matter. We killed the end level boss.
Right, now we're against each other.
We just have we'll have a little wank together now.
I can't believe I didn't think of Celtic. But anyway.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're a good old fashioned Rangers man. That's why you won't observe it.
I'm not a Rangers man.
Marcus'
Right.
time Luke's Eating into here.
That is a good
for an
point.
ally.
I do
Pete doesn't
appreciate
care.
that.
He's peak surfing.
What are you
Instantly.
doing?
Marcus.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Ew, I don't like that noise.
Who wins leagues?
That is a good question. That's what you should be asking.
I know
I am
you've
the
got,
one
you've
who
got a-
leagues.
You've got a muggy little answer.
I haven't got one.
Come on.
I haven't
It's
got one.
Torres to give Chelsea.
I'll go for RB Salzburg.
Oh, I was going to do that. I'm pleased I didn't know, by the look of those
By the
fingers.
sounds of it, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Just big point for you now. Get yourself into a tie-break situation.
This is a. Oh, by the way, if we go 2 rounds and not getting one, neither of us get a point and Vish wins anyway, right?
Oh my God.
Fuck.
That is perilous. You got too
keep
excited
going.
too early,
Keep
didn't
going.
you?
Press the button, look.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, shitting hell.
P.
No, you can't. You've got to win with 3.
It's Torres to give Chelsea
I've got nothing.
Shakhtar.
Champions League final.
Young boys,
Come on.
please.
They're not in there.
We've got to go around one more time.
You got to go around one more time.
Oh. Okay.
Come on, Marcus.
You already said one.
Do it.
All
I
right.
don't know if it's right or not, but you've already said one.
Shakhtar.
Stop being shit.
Oh, and that's on me. Well, Vish wins the title.
This is tense.
Hey,
no.
hey,
No.
what? Hey.
I can't believe I've just thought of a banker.
The video.
Really?
No.
All right.
You haven't.
Okay.
Have
The
you?
video
No.
will observe.
Play it.
Decorum.
No, he just mouthed
He
it.
did it.
Did he mouth it?
He mouthed
Did
it.
he mouth it?
I never mailed
He mouthed
anything.
it.
Check
Look
the
at
tips.
tape.
Check
Oi.
the tips.
Don't start that.
Right, I've got
Rewind.
a guess now. I've got a guess.
This is like
Right.
this is like an argument on.
Did you see what he mouthed?
No, because
This
he
is
mouthed
like
it the other way.
This is like an argument on
Unbelievable.
Christmas Day. Luke, on Christmas Day.
Galatasaray.
What?
Man of God, Marcus Speller. Did you mouth Galatasaray
He
to Luke
didn't.
Moore?
Whatever I did, he didn't get it.
Right.
Is it right? Yes.
All right. Yeah.
Back in.
That's a good one.
He's done it.
I'm a little bit stressed right now. I don't mind admitting. I might pull up and bring a new referee in.
Regardless of what happened, Marcus has sacrificed himself.
Exactly,
Which
yeah.
is a very noble
Christian
thing to do. So
yeah.
basically, you either think that I got that answer right, and or Marcus sacrificed himself for me.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a beautiful story. Carry on.
What a beautiful story.
Astonishing. There.
Right.
Absolutely astonishing.